Find a position where your body can be at ease for a while. You might choose to sit or perhaps to lie down. Let your hands rest somewhere they feel heavy. If it feels comfortable, let your eyelids gently close. Allow your spine to find its own quiet length. Not held stiffly, not slouched, but simply at rest. Begin by noticing the weight of your body, where it meets the surface beneath you. The subtle press of your shoulders, the solid support under your hips and thighs. There's no need to change anything. Simply acknowledging what is already here. Now, bring a soft attention to your breathing. Not to control it in any way, but to listen to its rhythm, like overhearing a quiet conversation in another room. Notice the slight coolness as the breath enters, the different, softer warmth as it leaves, the small pause that follows, and the gentle turn as the next breath begins. Let the rhythm be exactly as it is. Your only task is to follow. As you follow, feel the spaces inside beginning to soften. The space behind your eyes, the hinges of your jaw, the channel of your throat. A softening that happens on its own. With each releasing breath, now imagine your attention itself is softening, letting go of its sharp edges, becoming more like a pool of quiet water, reflecting everything that passes over it, without needing to hold on, without needing to push anything away. Whatever is present within you now, let it simply be reflected on that calm surface. A thought, let it drift by like a leaf. A feeling, let it ripple, then settle. There is nothing to solve here. Nothing to arrange. You are simply creating space. A gentle open space for presence. And in this open space, you might begin to notice a shift. A quietness gathering at the edges of your awareness. A sense of deepening, as if the room around you is growing stiller. It's like the moment twilight begins to settle, and the light loses its sharpness, and colors soften into hues of shadow and dusk. You might imagine the scent of cooling earth, carried on a quiet evening air, or a subtle sense of coolness, as if you are near something ancient and solid, something that has known countless turnings from day into night. Let these impressions simply arrive. No need to picture them clearly. Just a gentle knowing. A feeling of descent. Of leaving the bright, busy surface of things and moving toward a different kind of ground. A ground that is always there, silent and supportive, beneath the noise, beneath the hurry. You can feel it now, a quiet pull, a welcoming darkness that is not empty, but full of potential, full of a slow, patient vitality. Your breath is your anchor. Your body is your vessel. And this quietness is your guide. So let's follow it. Deeper now. Into the soft embrace of the gathering twilight. Into the place where roots dream. And everything is connected. And everything is still. From that place of quiet, let your awareness begin to descend. Down through layers of stillness. Down past the familiar boundaries of your own form. As if you were becoming the soft twilight air itself. Sinking gently into the welcoming earth. There is no darkness here, only a deepening shade. A rich velveteen gloom that feels cool against your awareness. And as your senses adjust, a shape begins to clarify. A vast, sprawling network of roots. They are not mere lines, but living channels. Ancient and intricate. You find yourself within their labyrinth, surrounded by their silent, patient architecture. Notice the quality of the air here. It is still and tastes of damp minerals and old, sweet wood. Feel the profound quiet, so deep it has its own presence. A silence that is not empty, but profoundly full. Now see the gentle light. It emanates from the roots themselves, a soft blue-gold luminescence. And from clusters of delicate fungi clinging to the earth walls. A faint, living glow that illuminates without dazzling. It paints every curve and filament in muted tones of amber and shadow. This is your world now, this hidden, glowing cradle. Let your gaze, your inner gaze, soften and roam. Follow one of the larger roots as it travels deeper. Its surface is textured, gnarled with wisdom and time. Yet it feels supple, alive with a slow, patient pulse. Place your attention there on that subtle rhythm. It is the deep, unhurried heartbeat of the tree. The rise of sap from the dark, nourishing earth. Imagine it now, sinking with your own breath. Not forcing it, just allowing the rhythms to find each other. As you breathe in, picture that rich, vital sap rising. A golden, slow-moving river within the root. As you breathe out, picture it spreading, branching, delivering its sustenance. A cycle of quiet receiving and gentle distribution. You are not doing the work. You are simply witnessing the inherent, nurturing flow, supported by a system that knows exactly what to do. Now, look closer at the way the roots relate. See how the thick anchor roots provide the steadfast structure, and how countless fine hair-like filaments weave around them. They touch, they intertwine, they hold the soil. None exists alone. Each strand is connected, lending and receiving support in the same moment. Observe this without judgment as a beautiful, functional fact. A thought may arise like a tremor in the soil. Notice it and see if you can let it be carried along a root filament. Let it travel the network without getting stuck. A feeling may surface, a shift in the inner climate. Watch how it, too, can move through this supportive lattice. Held but not confined. Acknowledged but not tangled. The system is built for this flow. Now become aware of the earth that holds everything. Cool, impossibly solid, and constant. It cradles this entire luminous web. Press your awareness against that boundless support. It does not fluctuate. It does not waver with the weather above. It simply is, offering its steady embrace. This is the ground of your being. Always present beneath everything. Listen into the silence again. And there, within it, a distant sound. The clear, rounded plink of a water droplet. Falling from the ceiling of earth into a small pool. Hear the resonance of it. And then the return to silence, even richer than before. Let the sound remind you of the space between things. The peace that exists in the pause. In the space between one breath and the next. Between one feeling and another. Rest in that spaciousness. Here, you are both the observer and the participant. You are the sap flowing. You are the fine, sensitive root hairs feeling. You are the sturdy anchor, grounded. And you are the vast, quiet space that contains it all. No single part is the whole story. They coexist, each necessary, each balanced by the others. So just rest here in this illuminated equilibrium. Breathing with the slow pulse. Held by the solid earth. Illuminated by the soft inner light. Composed, yet entirely alive. There is nowhere to go, nothing to become. You are already here, perfectly woven into this resilient, radiant whole. The distinction between you and the roots now begins to soften. You are not just among them. You are part of the network. Your awareness is the gentle light on the tendrils. Your breath is the slow pulse within the sapwood. Feel the deep, silent exchange. The drawing up of quiet nourishment. The releasing of what is no longer needed. A rhythm older than thought. Your thoughts are like loose soil now. They simply settle in the supportive dark. No need to hold them. No need to clear them away. The earth receives everything and transforms it. Now feel the intertwining. How your fine, sensitive threads brush against others. A touch that is both connection and boundary. A feeling arises. Let it travel along one filament. Watch how it is met by another. How it is shared and in sharing becomes lighter. Nothing is isolated here. Every strand is held. Every strand provides hold. This is the nature of the system. Strong because it is connected. Flexible because it is supported. Now sink into the cool, dark embrace that surrounds all of this. The constant earth. It is not passive. Its solidity is an active, silent presence. Press your entire being into that support and feel it holding you without effort, without condition. This is your foundation. Unchanging beneath the varied weathers of the heart. Now notice the light. It does not fight the dark. It simply glows from within. A soft blue illumination along a pathway. Let your attention be that light. A calm, guiding presence in your own labyrinth. Lighting the way, but not insisting on a destination. And listen to the vast, resonant quiet. A silence so deep it holds sound like a treasure. There, a drop of water forms, clink. Hear the single, perfect note and the expanding ring of silence that follows. Rest in that ring, in the spacious echo after the sound. This is the peace between. The pause after an exhale. The stillness after a feeling has passed through. Dwell here, in this spacious, echoing calm. You are the sturdy anchor, deep and unmoved. You are the fine, feeling hairs touching life. You are the space that holds both. There is no conflict, only a perfect dynamic balance. A quiet dance of giving and receiving, of feeling and witnessing, of movement and profound rest. The sap flows without your will. The light glows without your command. The earth supports without your asking. You can let go of all doing and simply be what you already are. This luminous rooted system. Breathing, pulsing, blowing, held, a whole silent symphony of balance. Rest here as long as you wish. In this state of seamless, illuminated being, where every part belongs and every part is at peace. There is nothing to reach for, nothing to adjust. You are already perfectly here. When you are ready, begin to gently withdraw your awareness from the depths. Not all at once, but like the slow retreat of twilight. Offer a silent thanks to this luminous, rooted world, to the steady earth that held you, to the gentle light that guided you, to the intricate network that showed you connection. Feel the memory of that support lingering in your cells, as if a quiet glow remains within your bones. Now, bring your attention back to the rhythm of the sap. That that slow, nurturing pulse that moved with your breath. Let your breath be your own again, here in this room. Notice its natural, easy flow. In and out, carrying with it a sense of rooted calm. Begin to feel the edges of your physical body, the weight of your hands resting, the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the contact of your feet with the floor, or the full length of your back against the surface beneath you. Allow the sensations of the room to slowly return. The temperature of the air on your skin, the subtle sounds that surround you. Without judgment, let the world come back into focus. And as you return, carry with you this knowing. You have visited the foundation. You have felt the balance of strength and sensitivity. You have seen how feelings can move through without disturbance, like sap through the roots or water droplets in the dark. They come and they go, and the network remains. The earth remains. The light within remains. This is your emotional equilibrium. Not the absence of feeling, but the presence of a vast, supportive ground. A ground that can hold all seasons, all weathers of the heart. When emotions arise, remember the root system. You are not just one thread, but the entire web. You are not just the passing sensation, but the space that contains it. You are both the feeling and the stillness that watches it pass. This is your resilience. Your interconnected, grounded stability. Now, very gently, begin to make small movements with your fingers and toes. A gentle stretch if it feels good. Not rushing, but with the same slow care. Feel the life in your limbs, refreshed and rooted. When you are ready, you may open your eyes. Let the room come into view softly, without urgency. Blink slowly, allowing the light to adjust. Carry this sense of inner luminosity with you. This quiet, grounded balance. It is not something you leave behind. It is a part of you, like your breath. A resource you can return to anytime. By simply noticing the support beneath you. By feeling the flow of your own breath. By remembering the glow that never goes out. Take a final deep breath here in this room. And as you exhale, release any remaining need to hold on. You are here, present and balanced. Ready to move into the world with the quiet strength of the ancient tree and the flexible resilience of its roots. Go gently and know that this peace travels with you. It is the ground beneath your feet wherever you are. The steady, silent earth that always supports you. The inner light that always guides you. The interconnected web that always holds you. You are home in yourself. And you are ready